Those basics, if condition, for loop, those are the key things. When we are learning them, it seems to be very easy. But when we are using them in the real environment, then comes the challenge. Okay. So we started from small keywords, variables, data types, and then we moved on to constructing a class. Okay. What is a method? All these things we discussed. Later on, we did so many examples of Apex classes. Okay. And then OOPS concepts we discussed. What are the different OOPS concepts we discussed? Tell me what are the OOPS concepts we discussed? All these OOPS concepts. After that, started collections and all the different examples on Apex classes. Okay. Inside Apex classes, we have understood if condition. What is the purpose of if condition? If you want to execute a piece of code, okay, if you don't want to execute a piece of code, then you can achieve that using if condition. Okay. So if condition satisfies, this piece will execute. If it does not satisfy, another piece will execute. In that way, we can achieve. In that, we discussed many things, switch statement, all those things, complex things we discussed. Then we moved on to for loop. Basically, there is a piece of code, 4 lines or 5 lines or 10 lines of code is there. Repeatedly, again and again, I want to execute the same piece of code. Then we are using loops, for loop, while loop, do while loop. In for loop, again, there are different types of ways, in the different ways we can write the for loop. Okay, like conditional, conventional for loop, for each loop, SOQL for loop, all those things we discussed. Then we went on to write triggers. See, what is the difference between Apex class and trigger? If you write an Apex class of code, and if you want that piece of code to execute, you need to either create an object for that class and call the method present inside that class. Okay, that is what you need to do. Or you write a Visual Force page, in that put a button. When you click on a button, then call a specific method in an Apex class. It means basically, if you write an Apex class, it cannot execute on its own. Externally, you need to call it to execute it. Okay. So later on we started understanding the triggers. What is the difference between Apex class and trigger? Trigger is a piece of code which can execute on its own. You no need to specifically call the trigger. Trigger can execute on its own. On its own means when will it execute? Whenever you perform a DML operation. It could be inserting a new record, updating an existing record, or deleting an existing record, or deleting a record. So if you perform any of these, considering that event and that as the starting point, the logic present inside the trigger will execute. Okay, so this is what we have discussed. So Yeah. So yesterday we tried and worked on this trigger wherein there is one account A1, under that account C1, C2, C3 like that multiple contacts are there. Yesterday what I have done is I'm just counting how many contacts are there. Okay. So you can open any account. On that account, I am able to get the count of number of contacts. See here, four are there. If I delete one, then this will change automatically to three. How is this happening? Because because I have written that trigger and the initiation point on contact. Okay. So I am making the change on contact. The result is getting affected on account. Okay. So first what we have done trigger name on contact. Okay. Here after insert, after update, after delete, after undelete. All the scenarios I have taken. But for different scenarios, I want to write different logic. So first of all, everything we will write here, all the scenarios. Okay. Write all the events. And then for the specific event, what you want to do, you put if condition. Okay. Here for insert update and delete, I want to capture from the trigger.new. For update or delete, I want to capture from trigger.old. Okay. So here these values trigger.is insert, trigger.is update, trigger.is delete. These values are nothing but trigger context variables. We already discussed, right? So whenever you are trying to insert, automatically trigger.is insert will be true. Whenever you are trying to update, automatically this is update will become true. Okay. So when you insert this update and then undelete, what will happen? There will be false. Yes or no? So these variables, values inside these variables are also given to us by Salesforce scripter. Okay. So we are putting some if condition and using them. That's it. Here I have written a for loop. What is the object on which I am inserting or deleting or updating? On the account I am doing, right? Yes or no? So trigger.new will contain which records? Sorry, on the contact. So trigger.new will contain all the contact records, yes or no? So trigger.old also will contain all the contact records, yes or no? So on the contact, there is a field. Okay, if you open any contact, on the contact, there is linking to the account lookup field. Yes or no? Okay. So that field name is account ID. Yes or no? So that ID, whether it is linked to any account or not, I am verifying. This contact, I am trying to insert a new contact. Okay. That contact, for example, see here, there is an account A1. Okay. There is an account A1. Okay. Okay. For example, I go to contacts directly, click on new. Okay. And here I am giving some new contact. Okay. I'm giving some new contact and I'm not linking this to any account. I'm just clicking on save. Now what will happen? Tell me. So contact is there, but it is not linked to any account. So I am interested in these things? No, I'm not interested in these things. Why? Because if I link this contact in account, on the account I want to see the how many contacts are there. If it is not linked, I'm not interested in this. Yes, so to eliminate this kind of scenario, I have here. If con dot account ID not equal to null, it means this field, if it is not equal to null, means if it is linked to some account, only those contacts I am interested in. Okay. Now I linked this to A1. Now if I go to A1, what happens? Again it will come 4 because 4 contacts are there. Yes or no? Okay. Go to recycle bin and delete this. Now how many will be there? Delete after delete. How many will be there? Undelete. Delete different undelete. So now getting the IDs of the contacts. So on the contact, there is a field called account ID that will hold the ID of the account to which this particular contact is linked. Okay. So here I am getting those IDs. Con dot account ID. Okay. That ID, what I am doing, con dot account ID, I am storing that in a set. This is set. Why have you chosen set instead of list? Because I don't want duplicates. I want unique IDs. I don't want duplicates. That's why I use the set. If duplicate is also fine, then I will use list. Okay. So here what I am doing, I created a set. The name of my set is account ID. This is the name of my set. And now I am adding this con.account ID using this add function. I am adding this to the account IDs. So now this account IDs will contain all the account IDs which has some contacts associated to it. Okay. Similarly here trigger.world. Before I make any change, see already there is a contact with the value 5000. I am changing the value to 4500. It means the old value is 5000, new value is 4500, right? So if I am doing such updates or if I am deleting those, I then also in that case trigger.old will contain those things, right? So those in such case also ID only ID I am storing in account ID. So now account ID I am interested in accounts. Sorry, I am interested in contacts with account IDs which are linked to some parent account. Okay, I'm not interested in orphan contacts. I'm interested in contacts which are linked to some parent account. Clear? Is this clear? Now here what I have done, if account ID is empty, is empty means what? This is set, whatever set is there, if that is empty, means you have not anything or you have not created or any contact which is affecting the account. In that case, do I need to do anything? No, nothing to do. That's why I'm checking whether it is empty or not. Here what I am writing, not equal to, this symbol is what not equal. So not equal to empty. It means there are some IDs. In that case, what I want to do, if there are IDs, then it means this set is having some IDs. Then I am writing list of account ACC is equal to select ID, comma, name, comma, number of contacts. This is a field which I created on account. Okay. Select ID, comma, contacts from account where ID in account IDs. Only where condition which is satisfying this account IDs, only those I am interested in. I am not interested in all. Okay. So now what I am doing again, this after this query, I will get some ACCs, records, SR records. Okay. I am again cross checking that this list should not be empty. If it is empty, is there any point in doing anything? No. So that's why I am just cross checking this. And again here account update ACC list. Again one more list I am creating. This list is the list which I got by querying. This list is the list which I want to update. Okay, so I created a list, okay, and this ACC list, I am looping on the ACC list. I am making some change on a field and I adding this to this new list which I created, and this one I am updating outside, not inside the for loop. See here, for loop started here, ended here. Outside for loop, again I am checking whether this is empty or not. Then I am updated. Is this clear now? yesterday we discussed this. Just repeat. Just in this case. So using this, what I using this on the account, I created a field called number of contacts. How many contacts are there? Exactly that number it will be. Okay. Now on each contact, okay, there is a field called contact revenue. Now what I want the total of contact revenue on the annual review. Here I want the total of all the contacts. That I will do. Before I'm doing that, is everyone clear till this point? Once go through the code line by line, okay? Try to execute in your system. If you are stuck, you get any doubt, let me know, I will help you. Okay. There's first create a field, number data type field on account with the name, number of contacts. Create the field first, then you can calculate and get the value. This account ID is a field on the contact object. Okay? But what it will contain the account ID value. So here, where ID in account IDs. For example, there is an account A1. Okay. Under that A1 account, C1, C2, C3 are there. There is an account A2. Under that C4, C5 are there. So here, what happens whenever I make some change to C1, then what happens on the C1 contact, there will be a field called account ID. Yes or no? Okay. See, there is an account A1, okay? Under that account, C1, C2, C3, C4 are there. I'll go to C1, okay? On C1, if I click on edit, okay? Insert, update, delete, anything if you are doing on contact. Basically, this contact is linked to A1, yes sir. I am contact can't trigger.new. If I am creating a new contact or if I am updating an existing contact, on the contact, what is the account ID that I am capturing here? I am checking that it should not be null, it should be linked to some account. That ID I am capturing individually and adding all the IDs to the account IDs. So now account IDs will contain account IDs only, but those account IDs are linked to some contacts. Okay. So these IDs I am using in query. So in query also what I will get only accounts with along with contacts. I will not get accounts which don't have contacts. Yes or no? Okay. 2, 3 times you need to go through it again and again, then only you will get clarity. one second, I'm just verifying that I'm getting correct output or not. Okay. So now I have C1 with the value 5000. Okay. C2 with the value 2000. Okay. C3 with the value 3000. So this is 5000, 2000, 3000. Let me go to account once. Let me delete the remaining. I am going to A1. Under A1, what all are there? C1, C2, C3, C4, C5. Let me delete C4 and C5. Easy to calculate. Later we will add one by one. Okay. Let Vikram write it. Fine. Okay. We have C1, C2, C3, C4. Okay. Let me open the C4, C5 as well. Then go to account. Account A1. I am putting in an order C1, C2, C3, C4. Okay. Uh, Next, let me open C5 also. Account A1, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5. Okay. C1 value 5000, C2 2000, C3 3000, C4. Let me give some values. C4 4000. Yeah. So, now we are activating all the triggers. One by one, we will activate it. We activated everything. C4, I will delete. Okay. C5 also I will delete. I will add them later. Okay. So now A1, under A1 we have C1, C2, C3. Okay. Now okay, C1, C2, C3. We close all the other things. Okay. Okay. So now let me refresh the page. A1, under A1 we have C1, C2, C3. Okay. Now I'll go to C1, C2, C3 are there. Okay. Now first to insert operation. Okay. Click on new C4 and creating a new linking it to A1 and then revenue and giving 4,000. Okay. So click on save. Get ID in this. And number that is it. So here acc.id whatever I have. So we can do directly before. No, inside code we should not write any values. Only the first only okay. Here we are writing for loop inside for loop. So first on amount we are deleting. On every account we are verifying what are the contacts present on that and that value we are populating. So here first inside we account ac.id into that ID. Okay. After that, what I want to do c.id. Update, let's try update one. Edit. It's not that we are Trading. Trading. Then we are setting the value. Initial value is null. The first 26 lines got executed. Okay. In 27 line, what is the error we got? Annual revenue null. Okay. So contact revenue, C dot contact revenue. Its value we are getting as null value. And we are trying to add that null value. That's why we are getting problem. So now we need to go to contact revenue. What is the data type? Contact revenue currency 7. Okay. The account what we have, let's check that. Annual revenue currency. We found the value display zero. Yes, Here in Chile, we are getting say 27, which one? Annual revenue, ACC dot annual revenue, ACC dot annual revenue is giving us annual revenue null. Still, we are getting null value. We are trying to define a null value. Yeah. Now duplicate ID is error word change.
అంటే ఈ లోపల రాయండి సార్ అక్కడ నుంచి లోపల రాస్తారు
Yeah.
కింద లాస్ట్ అప్డేట్ లోనే చూపిస్తాడు కదా దానికి కూడా అప్పుడు కూడా లైన్
చేస్తే పని అంటే ఇందులోనే ఉంది ప్రాబ్లం. ఏమన్నా అప్లై దగ్గర ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది. Error, you understood the error? There is an account, okay? On that account, there is a value. I am trying to update the account value, but it is saying that you are trying to duplicate ID in the list. It is saying duplicate ID. Okay. Problem is not here. Wait. I understood the problem. Duplicate rules. Duplicate ID and same problem. Fine, I will identify the root cause and I will tell you the number of class. You also try from your end. There is some silly mistake we have done. There is a error, please, I will correct the error, okay? Where you try from your end, okay? We meet in next class.